we find out more and tell him he's on the air. All right, good luck.
Okay.
Katie is her name. Katie is her name. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Kevin?
Who is this?
My name is Lorraine.
Yes.
Hi. I'm calling from Lolo's Floral Design. We're actually a new flower shop in La Mirada, and we were calling because we're doing a promotion for local residents.
Okay.
What we're offering is a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. Actually, you can choose the color. We have red, pink, or white roses, and I believe we have yellows as well. But anyways, they're absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like today.
Okay. Do you need, like, credit card or, like, email
No.
or anything? You're not asking for
No,
that?
I don't need anything from you. We don't need credit card or cash or anything. They're absolutely free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. We can put a note on the card as well, and they can receive them by lunchtime today.
Oh, okay. Well, if you have any of those yellow roses, I know my wife, Chrissy, that's her favorite color, so
Yeah.
I'd love to send them to her.
Great.
Mhm.
So we'll do yellow roses. And what would you like to write on Chrissy's card?
Just, you're the best.
You're the best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kevin, I need you to hear this. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. That's Sissany. I've got Tanya. I've got Patty here. I've got your wife, Chrissy, on the phone. Just to cut to the chase, we're calling because she's concerned about photos from your friend's wedding of you and a college friend, and you're nibbling her earlobe. Can you, her name is Katie. Can you tell us what happened?
I have no idea. I was.
You have
pretty
no
drunk.
idea?
I
So
mean,
you
no,
don't know about being in a photo with a woman named Katie at the wedding?
Come on.
I mean, I think things. It was a long night, and I was really drunk. But I don't really remember. Things from that night are kind of spotty. So.
Oh my God, you don't remember? Like, Kevin, like, there's pictures of you. You're biting her ear.
Chrissy, can we talk about this later? Like, I guarantee nothing.
No,
nothing,
I want to talk about this right now. It's all over social media. Everyone's sharing these photo booth pictures, and there's one picture of you biting Katie's earlobe, and you're saying you don't remember?
Chrissy,
What else don't you remember about that night? This is.
I know her from college. Like that's all I remember, and I remember seeing her.
I know lots of guys from college, and I was
being in the photo booth.
taking pictures like that. Well, then what else don't you remember from that night, Kevin?
Honey, can we please can we talk about this like not in front of whoever's listening? I don't know.
No, we should talk about this. I want to know what happened. Do we need to ask them to bring Katie on? Can she explain if you obviously forgot about this whole night?
No. There was no need to escalate anything to that level. Babe,
well, you already
when I get home, like.
So, Kevin, I just want to interject for a second. We're listening to all of this. There is the photo evidence. Now, for you to feel comfortable enough, drink or no drink, to go in and kiss her earlobe, you already had to be planting this notion in your mind.
Look, I don't have anything to report. Like, I don't remember anything at all. Sincerely, like there were drinks flowing. Absolutely, I remember her well from college, but I don't.
Right, but would you be bothered if Chrissy were nibbling on the earlobe of Walter?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
so I
would
think
be.
that's what your wife's feeling right now, and it's public humiliation because the photos are out and all your friends have seen them. So we're gonna let it go from here. Chrissy, good luck getting to the bottom of it. Of course, maybe bad judgment, and you guys can talk through it. But this is as far as we're going to take it. And good luck to you, Chrissy. Thank you for reaching out.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye-bye. So what happens if it was bad judgment? What do you do? Like, what's the next move? I mean, you can't divorce, right?
No, but if it's bad judgment for this, then what's the next thing going to be? And I'm sure this isn't the first time he's gotten drunk and blacked out and done something stupid. So,
well, that's the thing. Now you sleep with one eye open, don't you? And I don't think you sleep well with one eye open.
Sounds awful.
Here was the scenario in Ryan's Roses. Chrissy and Kevin married. They went to a wedding, lot to drink. She sees a photo from the photo booth that was posted on social media of him nibbling the ear of a college friend of theirs. All their friends see it. She's humiliated. She's wondering what else happened and why did he feel so comfortable to do that? A lot of the right questions.
Right.
So he can't say I didn't do it because she saw the photo in the photo booth. So now he's saying, look, I don't remember it. Sure I did it. I don't remember, but there's nothing to worry about here. Or is there, Sissany?
That's the thing. It's like, okay, fine, but this is like a slippery slope. It's like you don't think this is a big deal, or you got so drunk that you don't even remember what you did. What are you going to do the next time you go out with your buddies drinking so much and you're at a bar? Who knows? Yeah,
and then you're literally laying in bed with one foot on the floor and one foot on the mattress, right? Mm-hmm. That's how you're feeling right now. So I thought Chrissy nailed the right question, and that was, well, if you don't remember everything that night, what else don't you remember that you did that night? And that's a big problem.
Mm-hmm. It's huge.
Now, Tanya, I don't even want to say it.
Don't even say it.
I won't say it. But
I don't know what you're going to say, but...
So how do you work through it?
Here's the thing. I have gotten very drunk, but I get drunk with him. Like, I would never want to get that drunk not with him because I understand what it feels like to, like, kind of have a spotty night. I would not like that. If the roles were reversed and there was a girl nibbling on his ear, I would not.
You
like that.
give yourself permission to let loose because you know you're safe with him there, as opposed to any spottiness that you may find the next day.
Yeah.
Correct. It's probably a good rule, right?
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry. Hey, Shelby, what do you think?
I mean, for me, it was all about, like, what else does he not remember from the night? Like,
well, that's it.
What else would he have done?
And not only that, what else does he not remember? And when else might this happen again? Because it happened once. I mean, all that stuff just plays in your head. It's voices. You know what we need this year? No voices.
No voices.
But the voices are there. Like, it's happened. It's public. You can see it. So she's going to be questioning herself often, and him. Where are you going? What are you doing? What did you do? Who did you do?
It's got to be a moment where he thought, or somebody thought, or she thought, or anybody watching thought, don't go into the photo booth by yourselves. Don't get in there. Right? Like someone, maybe the photo booth bouncer should be like, you've had too much to drink.
Yeah, they probably love it. It's probably hilarious to them.
No, but when you go in those, I always think that that's like a private place to be. Like, you don't think about
those
that.
Are posted. Those are all over
I would
social.
never think that somebody was going to get those photos and post them.
Well, no, I think they get posted, don't they, Sissany?
Yeah, they get. Well, if you get your own, you can post your own.
You can get permission, I think, for them to post it.
The photographer gives them to the couple. Like, if it's your wedding, we got all of them from our wedding. Yeah. We have every single one.
I wouldn't think that. I would think that I'm just going to print it out. It's mine. I'm going to text it to myself, and that's where it ends.
But it's a photo booth. It's in the name. It's a captured moment. It's in the name. All right, Shelby, thank you for listening. You take good care.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, be very quiet. Here we go. Tanya, you're up.
Hello.
Hi, is this Seth?
It is.
Hi, Seth. My name is Liliana. I'm the owner of a new flower shop right here in Moreno Valley. It's Lilies and More. And I wanted to call and offer you a free dozen roses today. I don't need any information from you, just who you want to send them to and a note.
They're free?
completely free. I don't need any of your credit card information. I'm being totally serious. I just need the name of who you want to send them to and the address, and I'll get them out by 1 p.m. today.
Yeah, I've been told like there's no such thing as a free lunch, so I think maybe I'll just turn those down.
I don't know who told you that, but that's not, we're doing this. We're new here and we just want to get our name out there. So if you like the flowers, maybe next time you can buy some, or if you recommend us to friends and family, that's really all I'm asking for.
All right. If you don't need any credit card info, I guess there's no harm. Sure. Let's send these flowers to Julie.
Okay, perfect. Julie, that's so nice. Who's Julie to you?
Oh, she's just a friend.
Okay, because I can do red roses. I can do lilies. Our lilies are beautiful. And what do you want to put on the note?
Oh, let's say I hope these will brighten your day. Something like that.
So cute.
Seth, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that your wife, Paula, is on the line, and we know, you should hear this, that we know about Julie and that she's an ex of yours, and you guys have been seeing each other with your wife knowing about. But now you've sent roses to her without thinking of your wife, saying, I hope these will brighten your day. Why is Julie, your ex, the first person you send romantic red roses to and not your wife?
Because she needs her day brightened. It's no big deal.
Okay, it is a big deal, and I won't speak about that. Paula, why don't you tell your husband, Seth, why it's a big deal?
Seth, why are you sending them to her? Why not send them to me?
Look, Paula, she's going through a really hard time right now. We're pals. We talk. I talked to her last night. Her job sucks. She got dumped. They're free flowers. I mean, what's the big deal here?
Wait, what, you were talking to her last night? Why were you talking to her last night?
Because she was in a really bad place.
No, Seth, I don't like your. I don't mean to be. I don't mean to say what I'm going to say, but I don't love the way you talk.
Well, all right. You mean you kind of sprung this whole thing on me, and now I gotta.
Well, that's fine. By the way, I didn't spring anything on you. Your wife thinks that something's going on with you and another woman, so I'm not involved at all. But I will say you sound so condescending and almost emotionless about it, and you have no understanding for why your wife may think something's wrong, which is, to me, is a red flag.
Well, I guess you're policing the way I'm responding when I'm on the middle of the area. I guess I'm a bit defensive. Well, maybe Paula.
Do you think he sounds like someone that loves and cares for you? It doesn't sound like it to me.
Seth, I'm a little bit floored here because I thought you were telling me every time you were coming in contact with her. I thought we were having open discussions about this, and now you're telling me that you were talking to her yesterday. I'm trying to wrap my mind around this, and it's.
Paula, look, I'm sorry. You sound super upset, and I wish we could have this discussion not on the air, but still, I get it. You sound like you've been sidelined here, and I do. I tell you every time we see each other. I didn't know part of that was to let you know every time I make a call, right? Do you have to know about every phone call? Do you tell me about every phone call you have with, everybody in your life?
No, Seth. No, Seth, we're not playing that game. Do you tell me? This, for the moment, focuses on you, and I'm going to let you...
Ryan? What game, Ryan? What game are we playing, Ryan?
Seth, this is not for us to debate. I'm going to let you guys go. I mean, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I'm going to let you guys go. And Julie is not, I don't think, Paula, Julie is who he should be sending red roses to. So, in my experience, Seth, I'm going to actually hang up on your line for a second.
He did say she was just a friend.
Shoot. I hung up on both of them. All right. If we know Paula's number, get her back. Seth, I don't need that guy. Seth's guilty. Seth's got something going on. First of all, he's condescending to his wife. You just heard that. There are a lot of things that you could jump to conclusions there, but also it's just not okay that you send red roses to your ex when you're married. Like, it's just not. I'm not okay with it.
I agree with you. No, I totally agree with you, but I do find it weird that he said, when I said, who is she to you? He said, just a friend.
But that's not what I believe. I believe I don't know. I just have, I think
he's emotionally cheating, but I don't think he's physically cheated yet.
I don't like the way he spoke to his wife. Paula, I don't know what's happening with your husband, but he spoke in a tone that I didn't think was okay. Totally judgmental, and I probably shouldn't say it, but I really think there's something going on there, or there's something going on with the two of you that we don't even know about. But I'm a little worried about the way he spoke condescendingly to you.
I don't even know what to say. I'm floored.
Well, there's not much more we can do, and he's not having a lot of he's not having it. So I just will let you guys go and sort it out. But I do wish you luck, and I think that you should really, really listen to how he speaks to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good luck, Paul. I'm thank you for coming on. It's my naive 2 cents, but I just always worry when people are condescending to other people they're supposed to be partners with.
Yeah.
Just to recap, Ryan's Roses. This guy Seth talking to his wife bothered me.
Yeah.
I almost have less concern if the guy was cheating, but like sympathetic, empathetic, like had some emotion towards his wife.
Right.
But he was so talking in a derogatory, talking down, talking unequal partner type tone that it bothered me almost more than the cheaters.
I always want to give them the benefit of the doubt because I think sometimes, if we're like, you're on the air and they kind of get thrown off and then their first knee-jerk reaction is anger. So I like to think that might not be how they always speak to their partner, but
so
not great.
I just was looking up how to deal with someone that talks down to you. Patronizing conversation.
What does Google say?
It says a lot of different things about it. I mean, some say just walk out, right? Just leave, but that's hard to do. Here, they say don't take it personally. That's hard to do. They say expect it and ignore it. I don't like that either. Be upfront and call them out. Excuse yourself. Maybe just excuse yourself. Like, you know what? I am not having this conversation while you talk like that. You can speak, but not with that. I don't know. Is it tone for me that's like a trigger? Tone triggers me.
Yeah, it's tone, but also, what's interesting is that I think that maybe he talks to her like that all the time because.
But that's
you really
that's
need to
my red
nip
flag
this
warning.
In the bud. Yeah, you need to nip this in the beginning because if it becomes a pattern, it's a lot harder to break a pattern.
But I worry what's behind that pattern, I think is what I'm saying to you. Like, where there's smoke, there could be fire, and that freaked me out a little bit.
Oh, this reminds me of the conversation we put a pin in last week about Mark and Kelly Ripa.
How could this remind you of that perfect couple?
Because you were saying how they're so in sync and they really have it down. And I said, were they always that way? Or did they have to, did they go through some growing pains in the beginning?
Well,
you said you'd find out.
Okay, well, text me early tomorrow morning, and when I'm with her, I'll ask.
Okay.
All right, but you have to get up early.
3 a.m.
Whatever. You can get up at 3:30. All right, let me grab Miranda. Hi, good morning, Miranda. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, what do you think? You heard what we're saying. What do you think about Seth, Ryan's Roses?
So my thought is you guys didn't ask a really important question, and that's what was their breakup about,
I know.
Did you dump him?
Do you know what happens to us, Miranda? Not to give you any excuse, but almost as if you're listening, you're in it, you kind of, you have all these thoughts, and you ask questions, and then when you look back at it, you go, I wish I would have asked this. Kind of like if you're in a conversation like that,
Yeah, I get it. I just wonder, if she dumped him, then he's probably maybe still has feelings for her, and
chip. I don't know, right? But still, He had a chip on his shoulder. He had a weird tone about it, and he sent the red roses to the ex-girlfriend when he's married. It seems all bad.
Oh, no, he's totally in the wrong. He's totally in the wrong. I'm just saying, like, maybe he's got feelings for her and he's not telling anybody, you know? Because, like, I had an ex who was still into his ex, you know? And eventually they got back together because he still had unresolved feelings. And it really sucks to be on the other side of that. But it's like this guy needs to own up to whatever he's feeling, right?
You know what sucks? When we, as individuals, let someone into our hearts and then get hurt by them.
Yeah.
Preach, brother.
And and every time someone's in that organ, it's kind of back of your mind, you're like, you will hurt me.
And don't you feel like it
true.
makes
It's
your
hard
heart
to trust.
like shrink a little?
Yeah, it takes a piece away. Tubbs, you're welcome to jump into this, but once we let someone in our heart, beware, caution flags everywhere, because that person has the power to crush you.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have the power to make your life beautiful.
For how long? Until they crush you. Miranda, we don't want to bring you into this, but you understand, and have a good day. You know what I mean? Like, think about, I don't want to use names, but Patty, go ahead.
I am grateful that I am not loved the way I thought I wanted to be loved.
Okay, we need to put a pin in that because what the hell?
I think we need another show. I don't know when it airs, 11 p.m. at night, called the Pin Cushion Podcast.
The Pin Cushion. Hold on, that is a lot to unpack. Do we have time right now, Ryan, or do we need to move
No, we
forward?
definitely don't have time right now. We may have to do it tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. I was going to say, can you play some commercials and songs and we come back to it?
Let me say it again. I am grateful that I am not loved the way I thought I wanted to be loved.
Can I understand it first? I'm grateful I am not loved. Oh, because you thought you wanted different kind of love?
I was looking for
Fairy
a
tale
different kind of love. We're all looking for someone to fill a void inside us. But no one can ever fill that void because you have to fill that void for you.
Right, but I'm just saying, to go back on the same theme, once someone's in, they have the keys to the castle to crush you.
No, they don't. That's
Just to
because
hurt
you
you.
gave them the keys. You
No,
shouldn't
my,
give
I
anyone
got my
the keys
key,
to
whatever.
anything.
Fob's key. Trust me, if I fall in love with someone and they leave me, I'm hurt. Like, there's no, I was filled before they came into my heart. I'm gonna be fine. No,
Yes.
Patty, it doesn't
always
work
be
like
hurt.
that. It doesn't. I don't know
does
who
work
you
that
guys
way.
are.
I am an example of that.
I'm gonna make an executive decision.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Savannah, please?
Who's this?
Hi, my name is Debbie. I'm calling from the Bloom Spot. We're actually a flower shop here in the NoHo Arts District. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We actually have a delivery for you that's set to go out this afternoon, but our systems went down this morning, and I'm just missing part of your address. I just needed to confirm that. If we could just confirm the remainder of your address, please.
I don't know anything about this, so just still.
We have some flowers for you. They are from someone named, they just gave me their initials, RC.
Who?
RC. They're signed RC.
I don't know who that is. So can you just send them? Like, it's fine.
I know. I just need the remainder. Would you like them to your house or to your work?
I mean, whatever details they gave you. Like, I'm not giving you I don't even know who you are. I'm not giving you my address. Like,
Savannah, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you very much for staying on the line. I have your husband, Brian, on the phone. He's asked us to call you to find out if there's someone else occupying your attention. I think he's feeling a little insecure in your relationship. And, I mean,
What?
just to jump to the headline, your husband is concerned that you're cheating on him with someone else. Can you respond to that?
are you kidding me?
He's on the line with us now. I just met him a few minutes ago. But he's concerned that you're late working and that your lack of responding and attention means that someone else is occupying that
Okay.
for you.
It needs to stop. Like, he needs to go get a job or a hobby or whatever.
You say he needs to get a job?
I'm so busy.
Savannah?
This is what you're going to spend your time doing. You see how much I'm working. All they do is work. I don't even have time for this.
So, okay, Savannah, I think you're breaking up, but I'm gathering that you feel like you're giving more in the relationship in terms of output?
I mean, is the relationship lacking maybe a little bit? But he sees how hard I'm working. That's all that I do.
So, Brian, it sounds like there's a little resentment from your wife. Is it true that she's working a lot more than you, and that's maybe building up?
Yeah, yeah, she does.
And you sit around and do nothing, and then you feel neglected.
But why don't y'all talk about this, Savannah? Why don't you say this is a problem?
Look, I'm not doing nothing.
Okay, so here's the thing. Obviously, this is an issue in a relationship. Savannah, are you cheating on your husband, Brian?
No.
Okay, I think I'm pretty good at decoding. That was a no.
Yeah.
Brian, it sounds to me, and again, we have a bad connection with Savannah, but it sounds to me, Brian, like there is some resentment there about whatever the work-life balance is between the two of you, and this is something you guys should sit down and talk about right now.
Well, I got laid off, and I spent a lot of time around the house, but I'm working. I'm trying to find a job. I mean, I'm submitting resumes. I'm online. I'm taking care of our kids. It's tough. I mean, it's tough. I'm doing what I can. So I don't know what she says about that.
It sounds like you guys have a different view about that. So let's get into that. It's hard to hear, but I don't think she's cheating on you. Brian, why don't you get into that issue? Thank you very much, and good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Right. We've been doing this a long time. So much so that I don't need a good connection.
You're like the resentment.
Understand. I could tell by just the broken words.
Yeah, the tone.
We will come back to Ryan's Roses there. I mean, that's an interesting issue. They may not have cheating in their relationship, but she resents that she's working, it sounds like, a lot more than he is, and that's built up. And that happens.
And he's in his head because he's probably feeling insecure because he's not working, and now he's feeling insecure in the relationship. It's like a domino effect.
Exactly. But it's self-manifested in a way. So this came directly from Ryan's Roses. So she, Savannah, and Brian married. She's traveling out of the country for work. She's busy. She's on the phone. And he actually said something really interesting. I wish she talked to me the way she talks to her boss. So what happened was he got laid off. She's working, it sounds like, extra hard. He sounds like he's feeling a little sorry for himself. And the two of them have built up a disconnect, and it sounds like Savannah resents him a little bit for it, but he thinks he's trying hard to get back out there, and she thinks he's not. Mm-hmm. She thinks he's just home a lot. He got laid off, probably hurt his just him feeling secure about himself. And that insecurity about himself is manifested into insecurity in the relationship. And that's a slippery slope. That can just continue unless you nip it in the bud.
100%.
Now, let's also talk about when you're hearing your significant other on the phone with a man giggling. Now, well, that should be innocent, but I have to flag it.
But if your relationship's already rocky and you're not secure within your own relationship already, and then you hear that, it's not great.
I mean, it sounds dumb, but it's kind of not great. Right? You don't want Robbie giggling with another woman all the time on the phone after work.
No, that would really make me upset. And I'm not insecure in the relationship. And if I heard that, I'd be like, who is that chick?
Right. And why she's striking your funny bone.
Yeah.
Is Robbie a giggler? He doesn't seem. Michael seems like a giggler. Your Robbie doesn't seem like a giggler.
No, not much of a giggler, but
Right?
he's like laughs.
Michael's
funny.
not a giggler when it comes
Michael
to
seems
work.
like a giggler.
But
No,
not
not
with his
work.
work coworkers.
But like when he was at my house, he was a giggler.
Oh, yeah. Okay, like in conversation, like when it's not work-related, fine. But like when
But
he's
he's-
actually working like Zoom people, it's very serious.
Yeah, because he
It's
has
almost
like a
boring.
real job with spreadsheets and PowerPoint.
There's no giggling on anybody.
So Robbie, not a giggler. Michael, a giggler. Tubbs, not a giggler. Me, not a giggler.
Tubbs giggles.
No, he does not.
No, I'm
And by the way, he does not get any more spotlight after the reaction of people loving his voice. His voice
I
is
knew they
so
would.
sexy.
I know.
How did you know that?
because Tubbs has a sexy voice.
But like the fact that you remembered and knew
And the
that.
fact that, like, if your
Yeah, we
boyfriend's
talk to
listening,
him every day, you guys.
listen.
Yeah, but Todd
I don't
don't
know that
mind.
Robbie wants to hear you say
Yeah,
that
I
your
don't like
coworker of 10 years has a
I don't
sexy
like it.
voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
Make
here
me
for
feel
it.
great.
Yeah, it's almost as equivalent for you like having
By the way,
a
if
giggle
I'm
with a
upset
coworker.
about it, Robbie's got to be upset about it. I don't even want to hear it.
By the way, there's such a double standard of us being mad at our significant others for giggling with their coworkers when this is all we do for a job.
I know.
True.
Imagine if they heard us as comfortable as we are, but that doesn't count because we have to do it.
This is our job.
Yeah, we're forced. We don't do
And
it.
I also think
we don't
our
do it on the
significant
phone.
others aren't like threatened by any one of us.
Well, no, not at all. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if I hear you say, "Oh, Ryan, I love that shirt,"
Can I get the
And-
size and make and model so I can get it for my boyfriend? Make and model.
yeah, but like, I don't know that if I'm Robbie, I don't want to wear my shirt.
yeah, that's so weird. You dress him just like Ryan.
Well, I think it's cool. I like your
Especially after
style.
the things you've said, I'm weirded out.
Yeah. I don't like it.
And Sissany doesn't like it, and she's knows everything. You guys
I
have
like
your
it.
back channel chats. But anyway, I think you're right. We don't do this on the phone. We do it at work, so it's
Right.
okay. But if we did this every night together, it would be weird. Right? If you're like, okay, guys, call me tonight. Let's talk about this. I'd be so freaked out.
That'd be so strange.
Like if Tanya called us tonight, I'd be like, hey, can we talk about Ryan's Roses some more? Like, weird.
What if I start sending you guys voice notes?
I'm okay.
I just won't play it.
I just won't.
Like, it's easy. Probably better than text. I could just not play it. Doesn't it disappear?
And you will never know what she said.
Won't it just evaporate?
Won't that eat you up inside, not knowing what it said?
No.
No. Nope, because I got 5 hours the next day. Coming my way. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Kiss FM, it's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. So Daisy writes to us, Sissany and Tanya. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I'm 90% sure my husband is cheating on me. But before I throw our whole marriage away, I need your help filling in the extra 10%. She says, basically, one night he ran back to work and took my phone by accident. He got a text from a woman saying, did your wife let you leave yet?
Whoa.
Now, that may not mean the relationship. That may just mean to go to the meeting. But let is not a great word for
Right.
someone else to
It
text.
just goes to show that he's speaking about her in
In a way, it's derogatory.
Yeah.
Or it's not respectful. So, Daisy, thanks for coming on. We're going to get to the call in a second. One thing I just want to clear up here. What is your 90% assurance?
Well, over the past few months, my husband's gotten into this habit of like forgetting something at work and having to run back to the office. And I'm talking this happens 2 to 3 times a week at least. Yeah.
Okay. I'm connecting
And-
dots. So you think he's running back to see the person that ended up texting you when she thought he was
Yeah.
on his way to see her again, but you had his phone.
Right. Right.
How
yeah.
long is he
Last-
gone?
You know, he's gone for like 45 minutes to an hour. So I don't know. He only works like 10 minutes from the house. So I'm always just assuming it's a lot more than what it was, but it's just something wasn't right this time.
How long has he been doing this?
This has been happening for a while now, at least like a month.
And it's Ryan's Roses. So
the gist here, Daisy on hold in Highland Park. Her husband has been sneaking off to work or saying he's got to go back to the office on a regular. Then one night he leaves his phone accidentally with her, and a woman texts, quote, "Did your wife let you leave yet?" So she thinks he's been running off to see this person because clearly this woman was waiting for him to arrive. She doesn't know who it is, but she says she's 90% sure he's cheating. So, Daisy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to do that. Before that, did you ask him about that text when he got home?
Yeah, I saw he got the text like, "Oh, did your wife let you leave yet?" And when he came home, I asked him, and he said that Tracy's his new supervisor at work, and she's
so
the one
you
making
do know
him
the
come
name.
back.
You do have
Yeah,
the
her
name.
name's Tracy. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, she's just joking around because like a lot of wives don't let their husbands leave or something." But it
Well,
was
that's
just
not okay for a coworker
obvious
to do.
lie.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When he
all right,
sends those
Tracy.
roses to Tracy, I'm done. I'm done.
Understood.
That's it for me.
All right, Daisy, be very quiet. We're calling him now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andrew?
Yep, this is him.
Hi, Andrew. My name is Donna. I'm calling from Mama D's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're actually new to the area on Figueroa near Avenue 57, right by the Chase. And we deliver here locally. And since you are a local resident, we're offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need billing info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is this a scam? Sounds like a scam.
It's a promotion to promote our flower company. Like I said, we're new to the area. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or any sort of info, billing info or credit card info or anything like that from you.
Okay, sure.
All right, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to. They'll receive them by lunchtime today, and then we can put a note on the flowers.
Okay, I don't actually know if I have the address. Let me look for it.
Well, why don't we just start with the note in the meantime? Her name's Tracy?
Yeah.
Andrew, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Daisy, on the phone. Here she is.
Oh, my God. You
Andrew-
are such a piece of human garbage. How dare you do this to me? How dare you? 8 years together. 8 years of my life, and for what? So you just throw it all away? Like,
Hold on.
Are you serious? Like, I need you to just listen to me. Listen to me. Do not even think of coming home tonight. I have 3 calls today. I'm calling a divorce attorney, a locksmith. Your key will not work when you come over here today. Your mother didn't know what a piece she raised. Then I'm going to take all your clothes, all your Xbox, your laptop, your stupid bobblehead, and I'm going to throw them all in the driveway so all the neighbors know how awful you are, and then I'm going to file it from school early, and I'm going to take the ice cream and explain to him that his dad is not going to be living with us anymore. That's
Daisy.
going to be a fun conversation, isn't it? Oh my gosh, but that's what I have to do because his dad
Daisy, Daisy, Daisy,
Oh my
Daisy.
God, this is going to be my life.
Daisy, Daisy.
I'm going to make sure he never becomes the man that you are. He's going to learn how to treat a woman.
Daisy,
He's gonna learn
Daisy.
how to be a good husband.
Daisy, breathe.
Do not come home.
Daisy.
I'm done.
Daisy?
She hung up.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, did you hear all that?
Some of it.
So you're cheating on your wife with Tracy. And for how long?
Yeah, for a bit.
Okay.
All right, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, I think I should probably talk to her.
Okay.
I doubt that's a good idea, actually.
Well, I don't think she's going to talk to you, Andrew.
What's left to say?
Well, maybe you listen. Maybe you just listen to her.
I was trying to listen to her.
I heard everything she said.
Dare I ask the back room to quickly grab Daisy's reaction to like slow it down to hear it? But that was a nuclear and justified reaction to catching her husband cheating with Tracy.
Felt for her. I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a little bit emotional.
Did you guys pick all that up in the back room?
Some of it.
She's throwing his clothes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What stood out to you? Well, all right, let's come back. All right, Ryan's Roses, he was caught cheating. She, Daisy, had a nuclear reaction, and we'll get back to it. I don't know if we've ever had heard. She didn't take a breath.
No.
She had a lot
but she did
stored
say,
up.
You know why? She did say she was 90% sure.
Yeah, so this has been like festering in her for so long.
She knew.
Yeah.
I got to go back to Ryan's Roses. It was one of the most explosive and justifiably explosive reactions we have gotten from a spouse. Daisy, his wife, found out that he was cheating with a woman named Tracy, and she told us she 90% knew it, but needed 10% more to shut the door. And she got the 10% because he sent the roses to Tracy, and that's the woman who had texted his phone. So she put all the pieces together.
Right.
But I guess to your point, Tanya, she had been thinking about this for a long time. So all of her thoughts were in one massive string of breath that she let out. I wonder how long she went without stopping. I'm going to play that back for you in a second. But first, Emily, thank you for coming on with us. She had a lot to get off her chest, and she did. I think she went on for a solid minute without taking a breath.
It definitely sounded like that.
So there's no option here. There's good news. She found out. He's got to go, right?
Absolutely. I think, you know what? Good for her. And honestly, the worst part of that whole situation was her son. I mean, she's going to have to tell him about his dad. That's heartbreaking. I just don't understand how could anyone do that to their child.
Selfishness.
Well, yeah. All right, Emily, thank you very much for calling. We actually have it here. What kind of person are you? So if something drastic happens like this, are you the shouter? Are you the throw the clothes and bobbleheads out in the driveway for the neighbors to see? Or are you just a walk out quietly and leave? Sissany?
My gut instinct is probably the shouter and cause a scene.
Okay, so here is a version of what Sissany might sound like if that were to happen.
Maybe
this
not
is what
so
Daisy
much,
actually did a few minutes ago.
Listen to me. Do not even think of coming home tonight. I have 30 calls today. I'm calling a divorce attorney, a locksmith. Your key will not work when you come over here today. Your mother didn't know what a piece she raised. Then I'm going to take all your clothes, all your Xbox, your laptop, your stupid bobblehead, and I'm going to throw them all in the driveway so all the neighbors know how awful you are, and then I'm going to silence from school early, and I'm going to take him ice cream and explain to him that his dad is not going to be living with us anymore. That's
Daisy.
going to be a fun conversation, isn't it? Oh my gosh, but that's what I have to do because his dad
Daisy. Daisy, Daisy.
Oh
Daisy.
my God, this is going to be my life.
Daisy.
I'm going to make sure he never becomes the man that you are. He's going to learn how to treat a woman.
Daisy,
He's gonna learn
Daisy.
how to be a good husband.
Daisy, breathe.
Do not come home.
Daisy.
I'm done.
And she hung up.
It's the spiral. It's everything that it's her worst case feeling that she thought she knew.
Let me be clear. If you just joined us, that was a reaction to Ryan's Roses, which was intense because she knew it was happening. And so she had all those thoughts in her head.
Right.
But you're right. She did say, I'm going to throw your stupid bobbleheads out. I didn't hear that the first time.
I heard it. That stood out to me because I could just only imagine because being married to somebody for so many years, they just have their collections of things that just drive you nuts. And I could just tell that was something for her that Poor Daisy. Just,
I mean,
who knows where those bobbleheads were? But
that's
she just,
somebody's version of Tanya's Harry Styles pillowcases.
She hated dusting. She hated dusting and cleaning those bobbleheads,
Moving them on
and
the
moving
shelf.
them, and so
Or in an earthquake,
Right.
having them fall. Tanya, would you be that kind of reaction type person or a walk out quietly?
I wouldn't do either. I would curl into a ball and cry. I would just cry. That would be what I would do.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort, if something's going down in your relationship and you cannot get to the bottom of it, we have this for you. It's a way to try and get some information. You send us an email. We put you on the air. All right. Now let's get serious and put Linda on here. She says, my husband's birthday was Friday. He did not take the day off, even though I wanted him to. So Thursday night, I thought it'd be cute to surprise him. So I went to his office and decorated his cubicle with balloons and streamers. That's so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so cool. So all day Friday, he never calls. He never texts. He never says a thing. He gets home. He mentions nothing. I asked how his day was, and he said, same. But if he'd been in the office, she says, he would have seen the balloons.
Right.
He never went to the office, she says. Where was he? Who was he with on his birthday? We didn't even go out that night. I really wanted to go eat, have some drinks, just the two of us without the kids, but he said he was too tired. So let's get Linda on. Hi, Linda.
Hey, how are you?
Well, we're fine. First of all, the sweetest gesture in the world to do something like
Yeah.
that. Sneak in, do all the decorating, and you're sitting at home on his birthday waiting for him to call and say, oh, baby, thank you. This is the coolest.
It was like the slowest day of my life. Like no acknowledgement, like anything. Like, no text, nothing.
And did you let him know that? Does he know that you did this yet?
No, I didn't say a word about it because I thought, he's going to mention it at some point, and he didn't.
Right. So you've not let him know that you went in there, and none of his coworkers have said anything to him about it yet?
Not to my knowledge.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
And you have kids, obviously.
Twin daughters.
Is there anybody that you think? Are you suspicious of anybody in his life?
I mean, I didn't even see this coming. Like, he's going through a lot of stress. We both are, But, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Simon's going to fill in for Patty. It's the first time he's done this. And Linda, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right, that's what we're going to do. Here we go. And, all right, be very quiet. We're going to find out who he sends the flowers to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
God, okay.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Robert, please?
Yes, this is Sam. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, my name is Simon, Robert. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I'm sure you're a busy guy. I don't want to waste your time. This will be brief. I just opened up a new flower shop down the street on Laurel Canyon and Montague near the Ralphs, and it's called Simply by Simon, and we're trying to drum up business. It's been really slow, so what I'm going to do is I'm offering people in the local area a free dozen roses in hopes that they'll promote my business and use it again if they need flowers in the future. A friend recommended you, and I'm hoping that you'll take the dozen roses and send it to anybody you want. All I need is a name, an address, and a note, and that's about it. If you're interested, I'd love to help you out with a free dozen roses.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I guess why not, right?
Excellent. So, who would you like to make who would you like to send them to?
Send them to Cindy.
Cindy. Okay. And what would you like to say?
Happy birthday, love, Robert.
Happy birthday, love, Robert. Okay. Anything else?
No, that would be all.
Robert, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have your wife, Linda, on the line. Who's Cindy?
That's my sister. Wait, what's going on?
Is that his sister, Linda?
It's his sister. I think today's her birthday, yeah.
It's your sister's birthday, and your birthday was Friday? And your sister's birthday is today?
Yeah.
Well, to both of you, that seems like an odd coincidence. Just to you, Linda, and to Robert, that's a strange coincidence, but...
Babe, why couldn't you spend Friday with me?
Robert, what was Friday? Was it your birthday?
Yeah, but...
You don't know now? You don't know what was Friday?
So it was your birthday, correct?
Yes. But
Did you go to the office?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and what did you see? What was waiting for you at the office?
I don't get it.
You're lying.
What are you guys talking about?
Really? Really? You went to work. But it's impossible if you went to work that you didn't speak. You want to try again? You want to tell the truth this time?
I'm telling you, I went to work. What is there more to
Then
say?
the balloons. What about the balloons? I decorated your whole cubicle on Friday. Really? For Friday?
Listen, I have to go. I'm not going to do this here. We'll talk about this
You don't
later.
have to give me an answer.
Did you not go to work? You didn't go to work, clearly, right?
We need to talk, okay?
Who
Linda,
who were you
we're not
with?
doing this right here.
Who were you with?
I'll talk to you later, all right?
Who were you with on Friday? Where were you on Friday? How come you didn't go to the office on Friday? Hello? Robert? Hello?
He hung up.
So is his sister named Cindy?
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's her birthday. I mean, I forgot about that. I wasn't thinking about her.
All right.
Like, I get it. He's going through a lot of stress. You know, we don't get to spend as much time together anymore. The kids are always in the way.
Yeah, I don't get it, but he didn't go to work, so we got a problem, and he wanted you to think he was going to work. You went in to decorate the stuff. There's a problem here. We know nothing more than we did
I
10
felt like
minutes ago.
he was going to tell us something, like something with the boys.
Well,
or-
you
I
hear
don't know.
guilt in his
Yeah.
voice because he quickly wanted to get off the telephone. Linda, he's clearly lying. He's clearly lying because he said he can't talk about it now. So you got to find out what this it is. All right?
What I'm going to do. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Hang in
All right.
there.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, there's just guilt in him saying he was at work and he's
Like
not
he's
at
lying.
work. So
Yeah.
either he was doing something really bad or pursuing something really bad, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to not show up and then say you showed up other
Yeah.
than that. So you're covering something, clearly covering something up. What it is, we don't know. We're no better off than when we read the email, really. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Let's get to Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband disappeared for 2 days. He texted me once on Wednesday and said I had to go away on a last-minute business trip. I'll be back Friday. He said he'd explain later. I asked him about the things like clothes. He said he'd buy whatever he needed. I didn't hear from him besides one-word text responses for the next 2 days. Then he came back, gave me very few details. I'm curious. Well, Marissa, thanks for reaching out. It's strange. And what was his explanation for the trip?
He just said that his boss couldn't attend this really big work meeting in Vegas, so he had to go fill in for him.
Okay.
It was super last minute. It was Wednesday through Friday. He said he'd explain it all later. And, I mean, he literally had nothing, so I asked about his clothes and stuff and, like, you know, his toothbrush. And he's like, I'm just going to buy everything there. They were all, like, pretty much one-word text responses, like, that entire 2 days. And I don't know. It just feels really sketchy. It was almost like a blackout. Like I didn't hear from him at all. Like no calls.
Right.
Good night. Like,
But is that rare? Like sometimes Michael goes on business trips and I just
You just
whatever.
don't care.
It's not that I don't care. We just communicate like once a day, like, and it's fine.
This has never happened before. And like when he has gone on business trips, like I know he's busy during the day, but he'd always call me before he went to bed. You know what I mean? Just be like, good night. This is my day. This is what I ate.
Yep, got it. Well, Marissa, hang on. Let's call him next, see if we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Marissa's on the line. Her husband disappeared for 2 days. He said he had to go on an emergency business trip, but he didn't have any clothes. He went to buy the clothes and he was in Vegas. He had to fill in for his boss, is what he said. He didn't give a lot of detail. He didn't really correspond that much when he was away. So she's suspect that maybe he was with another woman. So Marissa, what I need you to do is say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call
On Kiss FM.
on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now, and Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, who he puts on the card. Stay very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Carlos?
Yeah, this is Carlos.
Hi, Carlos. My name is Holly. I'm calling from Great Blooms and More. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. Thanks. Yourself?
Thank you for asking. I'm doing great. So we're a new flower shop here in Whittier. We're actually right on Beverly near Norwalk. Do you know where that is?
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to receive free roses today. So that means that you can send a free dozen roses to anybody that you'd like, and they're free. I don't need credit card info, billing info, anything like that from you. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you are happy with our services.
Wow, cool.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, no, there's no catch or anything. You know.
I don't need any cash, any credit card info, anything like that. No, just the name. We can start with the name of the person you want to send the roses to.
Okay. Yeah. Can you send it to Emily?
Emily. Okay. And then what would you like to put on the card? Actually, well, who's Emily? Because we have like romantic cards and we have more just generic cards.
Yeah, like something like romantic.
Okay, yeah, I have some with like some hearts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then what would you like to put on?
Not too romantic, but like, yeah, I don't know.
Not too romantic. Okay, well, what do you want to put on the note?
Still thinking about you.
Still thinking about you. Okay. And then do you want me to sign it? Love, Carlos?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
Is that a big step for your guys' relationship or something? Love?
Yeah, it's a little risky, but yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Love, Carlos.
Carlos, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. How are you?
I don't understand.
Well, let me explain. I have your wife, Marissa, on the line, who's very curious to know why you're sending flowers and a love card to Emily.
Are you in love with her? Did you spend those 2 days in Vegas with this Emily?
Marissa? I'm sorry,
Yes.
what's going on?
Do I need to repeat the question? Are you in love with her, and did you spend those 2 days in Vegas with her? Was all of that a lie?
No.
Okay,
No.
Carlos, who's Emily?
She's nobody.
She's nobody that you just sent roses to love Carlos, and it was risky, but nobody.
Like she helped me with some stuff at work.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, that doesn't seem appropriate.
I mean, I was just trying to show gratitude for her help.
Carlos, I just want to give you the pieces of the puzzle here. You disappear for 2 days, you go to Las Vegas, you don't have any detail, and then you send flowers to Emily, love Carlos. So we are left to conclude that you have some sort of relationship with Emily that's beyond a friendship, and we're left to conclude that you probably were with her in Las Vegas. Is there any of that that's not true?
None of that is true. I went to Vegas with my boss, and Emily helped me cover the paperwork.
You told me your boss couldn't go. Hold on. You said that your boss could not go, so you were filling in for him, and it was a huge opportunity for you.
No, I said he needed me to go with him.
I have it in a text. Do you need me to screenshot and send it to you?
No. I don't know what I said. I mean, I was in Vegas with my boss, okay, and Emily helped make sure everything was fine back at the office.
So, Carlos, we're not buying it. Marissa, you have all of this information. Your husband just sent roses to Emily, love Carlos, and he disappeared on you in Vegas. So I would guess there's something going on. We're going to leave it to you guys and Marissa to figure out, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. I mean, I don't believe Carlos at all.
No way.
We'll come back. So this won't take long to go back to Ryan's roses. The situation was this. He went away on an emergency business vacation. Okay, that's part one.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't give any detail to his wife, and it was in Las Vegas. Then he sends, this is the husband, Carlos. Then he sends the roses to Emily, another woman, with a note that says, still thinking about you, love Carlos, and tries to say she helped him with some stuff at work.
He's lying.
I don't need any, of course he's lying. I don't need anything else.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. There's no explanation for, his wife's name is Marissa. There's no explanation for Emily still thinking about you, love Carlos.
Yeah, no.
Right? Like, there's just no good there.
None.
So we're left to think that he went to Las Vegas with Emily.
He for sure did. The note alone is it's all there. He
Ariana?
spelled it out for us.
Hi, go ahead.
That just sucks. I mean, he was so casual about it. He was just acting like it was a second job and not a second lover. I think she needs to leave him immediately. He's
I agree.
Not a good guy.
He's not.
He's a terrible liar.
Well, which is the good thing, because we can hear the truth, because he can't lie. And he chose a romantic card, and he signed it love. There's not a lot. I don't need any more.
Right.
No, not at all. And also just completely caught in a lie and couldn't even get out of it. Just
couldn't get out of it. Couldn't even speak. He was speechless because he knew he was caught.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He was like walking through the redwood forest, and that bear pops out of the woods, and you're trapped, and you're just like frozen because the bear's staring at you, about to eat you. That's what he was.
Sure.
So bad.
Yeah.
Like
Or
you're just
that.
frozen. You're frozen. He didn't know what to do. The bear was about to eat him. He was frozen in the woods.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Ariana. Appreciate you listening.
Yeah, thank you.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This one was voted the most memorable of the year. So it's from October 5th. It was Daisy in Highland Park. She reached out because her husband left the house to handle a work issue. The problem is he took her phone instead of his. Most memorable Ryan's Roses of 2023. Here it is. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. So Daisy writes to us, Sissany and Tanya. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I'm 90% sure my husband is cheating on me. But before I throw our whole marriage away, I need your help filling in the extra 10%. She says, basically one night he ran back to work and took my phone by accident. He got a text from a woman saying, did your wife let you leave yet?
Whoa.
Now, that may not mean the relationship. That may just mean to go to the meeting. But let is not a great word
Right.
for someone else to
It
text.
just goes to show that he's speaking about her in
a way it's derogatory.
Yeah.
Or it's not respectful. So, Daisy, thanks for coming on. We're going to get to the call in a second. One thing I just want to clear up here. What is your 90% assurance?
Well, over the past few months, my husband's gotten into this habit of like forgetting something at work and having to run back to the office. And I'm talking this happens 2 to 3 times a week at least. Yeah.
Okay. I'm connecting
And-
dots. So you think he's running back to see the person that ended up texting you when she thought he was
Yeah.
on his way to see her again,
Mm-hmm.
but you had his phone.
Right. Right.
How
yeah.
long is he
Last
gone?
week- You know, he's gone for like 45 minutes to an hour. So I don't know. He only works like 10 minutes from the house. So I'm always just assuming it's a lot more than what it was, but it's just something wasn't right this time.
How long has he been doing this?
This has been happening for a while now, at least like a month.
On air with Ryan Seacrest.
Okay, it's 102.7 KISS FM. We're in the middle of the most memorable Ryan's Roses of 2023. Daisy in Highland Park. Remember, she said her husband left the house to handle a work issue, but he took her phone instead, and that's why we're in crisis mode. So let's get to the call. This happened October 5th. It's the most memorable, voted most memorable roses of the year. Here's the call.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andrew?
Yep, this is him.
Hi, Andrew. My name is Donna. I'm calling from Mama D's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're actually new to the area on Figueroa near Avenue 57, right by the Chase. And we deliver here locally. And since you are a local resident, we're offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need billing info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is this a scam? Sounds like a scam.
It's a promotion to promote our flower company. Like I said, we're new to the area. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or any sort of info, billing info or credit card info or anything like that from you.
Okay, sure.
All right, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to. They'll receive them by lunchtime today, and then we can put a note on the flowers.
Okay, I don't actually know if I have the address. Let me look for it.
Well, why don't we just start with the note in the meantime? Her name's Tracy?
Yeah.
Andrew, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Daisy, on the phone. Here she is.
Oh, my God.
Andrew-
You are such a piece of human garbage. How dare you do this to me? How dare you? 8 years together. 8 years of my life, and for what? So you just throw it all away? Like,
Hold on.
Are you serious? Like, I need you to just listen to me. Listen to me. Do not even think of coming home tonight. you know what a piece she raised. Then I'm going to take all your clothes, all your Xbox, your laptop, your stupid bobbleheads, and I'm going to throw them all in the driveway so all the neighbors know how awful you are, and then I'm going to file him from school early, and I'm going to take him ice cream and explain to him that his dad is not going to be living with us anymore. That's going to be a fun conversation, isn't it? Oh my gosh, but that's what I have to do because his dad
Daisy. Daisy.
Daisy. God, this is going to be my life.
Daisy.
I'm going to make sure he never becomes the man that you are. He's going to learn how to treat a woman.
Daisy, breathe.
Do not come home.
Daisy.
I'm done.
Daisy?
She hung up.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, did you hear all that?
Some of it.
So you're cheating on your wife with Tracy. And for how long?
Yeah, for a bit.
Okay.
All right, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, I think I should probably talk to her.
Okay.
I doubt that's a good idea, actually.
Well, I don't think she's going to talk to you, Andrew.
What's left to say?
Well, maybe you listen. Maybe you just listen to her.
I was trying to listen to her.
I heard everything she said.
Me too.
I heard clothes, driveway, neighbors, man.
His bobbleheads are going to go out in the lawn.
I didn't hear that.
I heard that. Are they from the Dodger games? I'm curious what kind of bobbleheads they were.
That's Ryan's Roses. 102.7. It is Kiss FM. Ryan Seacrest here. Thank you for listening to us. So it's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I made a mistake. I agreed to a threesome with my husband and a woman we know.
No.
Yeah. All right, Brenda, thank you for coming on in Whittier. So you agreed to do this. You did it. And then the other day you came home, and what did you find when you came home, Brenda?
I mean, I found this other woman in my kitchen.
And what happened at that point?
I mean, so let me go back to the beginning. So I used to work with her. We were really close friends, and we got together for lunch one day just to catch up and reminisce. And she mentioned to me how hot she thought my husband was. And, you know, basically if I was ever interested in a third, like she'd be into it. And I mean, I always thought she was hot too. So I brought it up to my husband. And then he was into the idea, obviously. So we set it up. And that was in September. So now she's in my kitchen. So it was okay. I mean, you know, parts of it were nice. But I did feel kind of jealous. So that was kind of it. And then I come home from work last week, and the two of them are in my kitchen.
I just don't know how it ever ends in the right place.
Right.
Yeah.
Like at some point, whether it's that night or later or a year or two, this happens. I just think it does. So, Brenda, how long have you been married?
4 years.
What's her name?
Chloe.
And how did you react when you found them in the kitchen? How did you react to that moment?
I mean, I was shocked. Like, because I admit I agreed to it. I was into it. And then obviously after it happened, like I changed. So, I mean, I didn't think he was going to see her again, particularly without me. So obviously I was shocked, and they definitely seemed surprised, but, you know, tried to play it off as hey, great to see you. Not like they were busted. And, you know, I'm not buying it. And she left pretty quickly. And so I asked my husband what the hell she was doing here. And he said she thought she lost an earring in our bedroom.
But from
she hasn't
September?
been to the house in September. Exactly.
Okay. Hold on one second. Brendan, we're going to call your husband, see if we can find out next. So Brenda's on the line. We're calling her husband. It's Ryan's Roses. They had a threesome. She did it with, they did it with
someone she used to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Then she comes home and finds that person and her husband in the kitchen at her home. And I don't know that I need to tell you much more than that.
The other woman's name is Chloe.
Okay. So you think that he's taken this moment and developed a one-on-one relationship with the other woman, Chloe?
Yeah, I do.
Why do they even have each other's information if she was your friend to begin with?
I mean, I don't think it's weird maybe that he has her number or she has his number, but for them to see each other, especially in my home without me present, is very weird.
It's so weird. I mean, he knows that. Look, he knows after what happened that him doing that is a massive bad move.
Yeah.
Okay. So, be very quiet. We're going to call him and find out who he's thinking about. Who is top of mind? Who he wants to send these roses to? Because, I don't even know how this isn't already an issue because of what he did and what you just told me. But we're going to make the call and see if we can find out. Be very quiet, and here we go. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, be very quiet. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Paul.
Speaking?
Hi, Paul. My name is Marcy. I'm calling from Elegant Blooms. We're actually a new flower shop here on Lambert and Santa Fe Springs, and today we're offering a free dozen roses to local residents. How are you doing this morning?
I'm so sorry. Hang on. Just one second. I gotta take a call real quick. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash or info from you. It's a promotion that we do about once a month for our new business, and we just hope that if you're pleased with our arrangements, you return as a customer or tell your friends and family about us. Is there anybody in your life that you would want to send a dozen red roses to?
Okay, free roses. Okay. Hang on. I've seen scams like this on Instagram. Is this legit? Is this real?
Yeah, I don't need any info from you. I don't need your cash or credit card info, social or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a note.
Okay. Okay, tell you what. Her name is Sylvia.
Sylvia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what would you like to put on the card?
Let's see, just put, it's on, ! See you soon, period.
See you soon.
Love, Paul.
Love, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Pretty good. Yeah, all right.
Paul, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Brenda, on the phone. Who's Sylvia?
Wait, did you say my wife is on the line? Is that true?
That is true.
Yeah,
Who's Sylvia?
I'm here. Who is Sylvia?
Okay. Okay, look, clearly there's a lot we need to discuss here.
Starting with who Sylvia is. Paul, who is that?
She's a girl, a lady that I met online.
Okay, and what's going on with you and Sylvia? Now that you met, what's going on?
Well, we're just talking right now, Sylvia.
And what are you talking about? Why are you talking to Sylvia?
Married.
Well, it's not as simple as all of that. My wife and I have made an arrangement, and we started to, incorporate other people into the relationship.
Brenda, is that the case?
No, I never agreed to that. You know I didn't like how it made me feel, and I told you I didn't want to do that again.
Oh, right. That was with your friend Chloe, because that's your friend, and I understand that. But I feel like if you don't know the person, it might be a little more exciting. You might enjoy it more.
But you're getting to know the person, so you are going to know the person. Paul, I want to go back for a second with Chloe. What's going on with you and Chloe? Why was Chloe in the kitchen with you without your wife's knowledge at your home?
Oh, she came over because she thought she had maybe left something. She was looking for a pearl earring that she had, and she thought maybe she lost it when she was here a few months ago.
And so she
A few
comes
months
over
ago.
at the exact time your wife's not there, and you guys are just hanging out in the kitchen, not looking for the pearl, whatever earring.
Yeah, we were just catching up. We're just catching up. Nothing going on.
Come on, Paul. Nobody wears pearl earrings.
Seriously, hey, she likes them.
All right, Brenda. I can't say this isn't everybody's fault here.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? Like, this door was open. Paul doesn't know how to. He doesn't know what to do clearly, and so now you guys are in this situation because of everybody on this phone call on that side, on your side.
I mean, yes and no. The door was opened under very strict circumstances.
But Paul doesn't seem to understand what those circumstances are.
Oh,
so
well,
the door
how
got open,
convenient.
and I'm just telling you, the door got open. He thinks he's got permission here, and now it's a slippery slope.
I see that.
I think so. I mean, what do you hear,
You guys
Sissany?
need to sit down and have a conversation and figure out your boundaries at this point,
just stay
or
with each
end
other.
it.
Boundaries.
Or end it.
I don't want anyone else in our bedroom ever again. I said that, period. We tried something. It wasn't for me. That's it.
Oh, okay, but we kind of agreed to do it, and it's something that I enjoy,
And we
and I
did it.
might want to explore more. And there's,
If you want to
some
explore that, then you have
opportunities
to not be married.
Thank you.
I mean, it was almost, it's kind of her idea,
But it doesn't mean, Paul, you get to go off and do your own thing now. I think
Right.
she's
I think
saying it was a mistake.
one-time thing.
It was a mistake, and you're so excited with the novelty of it, you can't stop thinking about it. But it
Now
was
you're meeting people
a mistake.
online, like.
And you're saying, yeah, it's your
I
fault.
Just tried to,
You gave me the
trying
keys to the
explore.
car.
I'm trying to see if this thing's going to work.
What
Which thing?
There's no thing.
The thing is, you got to stop. Your wife's telling you, mistake. No.
I don't know. I think I need a little bit more to. I need to talk a little bit more about that.
Well, why don't y'all talk about
There is
it?
nothing to talk about. How much more clear could I be?
That's pretty clear. All right, we're going to let you guys go. Paul, Brendan, thank you very much. We wish you the best of luck. This is everybody's fault on that call.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Door got open, and the second you open that door, this is the kind of stuff that happens. Whether it's now or
100%.
later, it's inevitable.
This is why you never allow it.
So we're talking about Ryan's Roses, and the couple let a third person into the bedroom. It was someone that his wife knew. They agreed to do it. There were rules with it. And then he, the husband, decides to go see that person without her. And he's online looking for the next person to invite into the bedroom. He's so lost with this thing because in his mind, he got permission to invite other people into their relationship. And she's saying, no, that was not the deal. But I'm telling you, when Brenda and Paul decide to let someone in, get ready. This is what's going to happen.
So you should never do it.
Well, I mean, he's so hung up on it and so seemingly excited about the fact that he can just fish for other people to join them in the relationship that he's lost the plot. And she's saying, well, no, you don't. That's not the case. It was a mistake. Never again. He's saying, but this was your fault. You got us here.
It makes my skin boil at the idea of something like this ever happening to me in my relationship. I could never, one, let it happen, two, be in the situation.
I just don't know how that ever ends right or well.
No.
Someone always gets upset, let down. What is the?
It permanently
lack of
changes the
attention.
dynamic of your relationship, even if you do it with someone that you're never going to see again.
Yeah.
A random
And they did it
stranger.
with a former coworker.
Yeah, it's like, what are you thinking? But look, I'm not trying to judge, but still, it's like you would invited this person into your bedroom, and now, no matter what, even if that person left forever, your relationship with your husband and your relationship with your wife now is changed.
I mean, Paul's
forever.
got it all wrong, but Brenda's not responsible for this in a way too.
I mean, she
Tanya?
is responsible.
Yeah,
not
because,
responsible. It's bad
because
English,
she
but-
allowed it the one time, but I think maybe like she was probably going against her gut because this was probably something that he'd mentioned he wanted. So she's like, okay, maybe I'll just like do
And
it
she
once.
knows it's a mistake now
Yeah.
because he can't handle it.
Yeah.
He just can't handle it.
It's like
All
when
right.
you give somebody like one nerd, they're never just going to want one nerd. You need like a handful of nerds.
Laura, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Doing well. So in Sun Valley, what do you think about this?
Absolutely not. I mean, I understand that people have some non-traditional relationships, but I mean, once you add in a third person, the relationship's completely over. I mean, he first started with Chloe and now Sylvia. It's just the trust is gone, the intimacy is gone. It's done.
The commitment is gone too, isn't it? The commitment to be and focus on one person is gone. And now this is a whole new pursuit for this guy, Paul, because he thinks he's got permission to go do it.
Well, and the way he was talking about it, he seemed just like, I don't know, like he's not in his marriage at all.
Solar, you called in on this. Has this happened to you?
No, but I do have friends that have this type of arrangement, and more times than not, people would be hooking up on the side without the wife or the husband there, and then that's when things go south and it's over.
Bad.
One of Sisney's favorite conversations now.
It really makes me like so angry.
Thanks a lot for calling.
Don't ever want to feel that.
Oh. Now that we're here, I don't think anybody does want to feel that.
Never. But I think you get to this point, maybe like it happens in marriages, like you hear about it. Like
you're just trying new things, keeping it fresh.
You try new things, you're like the kids are getting
backfires
older.
On you.
Been married for 20-something years, and it's like, I don't know what you think at that time, and maybe you do try to explore, and it's like, I'm glad I'm here for these stories, because I'm gonna be like, no, every time, no.
It's time for Ryan's Roses right now on Kiss FM. We do Ryan's Roses calls Mondays and Thursdays, and here we go. This one says, I think my husband accidentally printed a hotel confirmation to the wrong printer, and I saw it. A hotel confirmation, meaning was he going to stay in a hotel with somebody else? It was for a romantic hotel in Scottsdale. He goes to Phoenix a lot, but always stays downtown. Yeah, I mean, certain hotels, to be hotels where they promote love.
Oh.
Right?
No.
Yeah, they promote romance. Yeah. They promote intimacy.
Right. Couples hotels.
I've been to a hotel where I come back and they put bubbles in the tub.
Oh, my gosh.
That happened? They put bubbles in the tub.
That happened to my sister and I once. I mean, they put rose petals on the bed for us. We were like, oh my God.
What do I do now? I am just ate and am not in the mood for a bath.
But then you got in it, didn't you? Yeah.
Sure. Did someone took the time to come in and draw the bath and then bubble it up?
And you're like, ooh, this is nice.
I got in there. We took turns.
I think you're supposed to go in there together.
No, there's not
so
enough
conventional.
No. Yeah, it's not comfy.
All right. So anyway, I want to get to this, though, on a serious note. Esmeralda, who's on the line here in Northridge. Let's find out what happened. Esmeralda, thank you for coming on with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Esmeralda, I'm trying to figure out how it could have been a mistake. What do you think? Like, to me, it makes sense. If he's going on these trips to Phoenix and he's going to Scottsdale, a romantic hotel, yeah, I'm worried. But what do you think the mistake could have been?
Well, what it is that I was working at the computer when our printer in there started acting up. It actually kind of startled me. And then I noticed that a hotel confirmation came out. And I knew that he was going to Phoenix for work that weekend. But when I actually looked at the confirmation, it looked like he booked a casita at a place called the Royal Palms Resort and Spa in Scottsdale. Just pretty random. So I was,
They definitely draw the bath in a casita.
Sounds nice.
I was just trying to process that. And as he came running around the corner, kind of like he was trying to get ahead of me before I saw it. So I asked him straight out, like, what is this hotel? Because the thing is, he always stays at the Hilton downtown, and he just gave me sort of some nonsense about how they were booked. So he went ahead and chose this one because it looks nice, and they have a spa, and he said he needs a massage, like yada, yada, just like a bunch of...
Wow.
And bottom line is, he was clearly working in his office and meant to print it to his office printer, not the printer that is in the den where I was.
God, it's still risky.
Okay. Yeah.
Printing it anyway at the house.
Right.
All right, Esmeralda, let's see what we can do. We'll put this to work here. Just hold on the line. We are about to make this call here to Esmeralda's husband. She says that
she got a printout confirmation accidentally on the wrong printer about him going to a romantic hotel, not where he's supposed to be working in downtown Phoenix, but somewhere in Scottsdale. Now, Susan, you have an idea here?
I feel like it's not going to make sense if we offer him roses because it sounds like whoever he might be hooking up with lives in Scottsdale. So if we're a local rose, or flower shop here in LA, maybe what if I say that I'm calling from the hotel and he left something behind and we want to try to return it to him?
If you're calling from the hotel. Oh, we've done a version of that.
Right. We have.
Yeah. I think hotels. Yeah, I think that works.
And I can make it like women's stuff.
Like what?
Specifically.
Earring.
Right. Earring, maybe undergarments. I don't know.
Maybe an earring, because that's more valuable. Would you be calling about undergarments?
Yeah,
a makeup bag. A makeup bag. A makeup bag.
Makeup bag.
Yeah.
Earrings. I feel like a piece of jewelry would mean, like it would be legit.
Yes,
Maybe
some
try to track
jewelry.
down. Yeah. Okay, let's go with jewelry. I
Okay.
like that. Esmeralda, did you hear all that?
I did, yeah.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. I just need you to say, before we call your husband now about this, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do that right now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out. Good luck, okay?
Thank you so much.
Hello?
Hi, is this James?
Speaking.
Hi, James. My name is Tracy. I'm calling from the Royal Palms Resort and Spa in Scottsdale. Are you there, James?
Okay.
Hi, I'm calling because
Yeah, I'm here.
some items were left in your room, actually. You just stayed with us, and I wanted to confirm your shipping address to send them back to you.
Wait, I left some things in the room?
Yeah, specifically, there was some jewelry, actually. So there was earrings left behind and actually a makeup bag. And it believes to be like women's earrings and a makeup bag. So if you want I can send that back to you. Housekeeping found it. They're like dangly diamond earrings. They seem expensive. Are you there, James?
What room did you find these in?
They were in the room that you were staying in. I can put them in a box and ship them to you. Or if you live in the area, you can come by and pick them up. Whatever's easier.
No, don't worry about it. Just throw it out. Throw it all out.
Are you sure? These look like really nice earrings. They seem expensive.
Nope, just throw it away or keep it for yourself. I really don't care. Thanks for calling.
Are you sure? Wait, no.
James, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to understand that, and I've got your wife Esmeralda on the line. Why wouldn't you want to get her earring back?
Oh, I had a feeling this was some kind of prank. What's going on?
James, there's an earring left behind at the hotel. Wouldn't you want to get it back for your wife?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm going to bring in your wife, Esmeralda. She received a printed hotel confirmation to the wrong printer about a romantic hotel stay in Scottsdale, Arizona. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I told her the regular hotel was booked and this one seemed nice.
Who's her?
My wife, Esmeralda.
James, you printed it to the wrong computer, and then you came racing into the room, remember, to grab it before I could see it? I mean, why don't you explain it to me? You seemed very nervous.
That's not what happened. I just came out to get it. I wasn't racing.
James, I got to just hurry up and level up with you here. You hesitated and froze when Sisney brought all this up about an earring.
Right.
And under any normal circumstance, if it wasn't yours or if you weren't there, you would have just said, sorry, not us, not me.
Yes. There's
And if
absolutely no way there was an earring in my room.
And if it was an earring of your wife's, you would have tried to get it back or gotten it back.
Yep.
So who were you at the hotel with having a romantic time? Just tell us now.
It's time to come clean.
No one. There was no one there, and I told them to throw the stuff out. It wasn't my stuff.
Well,
I knew
James,
this
who
was
were
a
you?
prank.
Who were you at the hotel with?
No one. I was there by myself.
Esmeralda, do you believe your husband?
No, and there is a question I'd like to ask him if that's okay.
Sure.
Are you having an affair?
Oh, geez. Is this really what you think of me? I mean, I can't believe you would go through all this and try to do this on a radio show. Is this really what you think I would do that?
Answer the question.
No. Look, I'm not
Okay,
going to
James,
answer it. I know
we've
you
been
want
down
me
this
to 'cause
path
it would be
before.
good
The
radio.
answer is no if it's no. If you have another answer, it's yes. So we are going to leave it at that. You're not clearing your name.
No,
Esmeralda,
the answer is
you
no,
can
and
hear.
We're not going to.
Esmeralda, you can hear his hesitation. I'm going to let you guys go. This is as far as we can take it. Good luck to you. Thank you very much. I mean, first of all, when he froze about the earring, you could tell his wheels were turned, trying to figure out how to get out of it.
Right. He was like,
Then
how do you know what room? How do you know the room? Like that was it right then.
I like Sisney's idea of changing up Ryan's roses there.
Thanks.
I just did not get a good vibe off that guy. He was clearly covering something up. Coming up next, we'll get into Ryan's roses again. If you heard it, if you didn't, if you missed it, we'll bring you up to speed. Because the husband who Esmeralda was looking to find out if he was cheating or not, went to a romantic hotel in Scottsdale, Arizona. And Sisney, that was the perfect thing to say. She said, hey, I'm calling because somebody left an earring here. Now, you could hear his organs drop, right? His heart sink when you said, there's an earring left at the hotel. He just froze. He actually didn't say anything.
Right.
And then he's like, no, don't worry about it. You just keep it. Throw it away. I mean, he went into a panic. At that point, I knew it was like he was caught. He was guilty.
Yes.
Because also,
checking into a hotel.
If somebody called me and said, you left, let's say, your glasses or something, and I know I don't wear glasses, I would just be like, you got the wrong person, wrong room. Sorry, it's not me.
It's very,
Yes.
it's very casual.
I wouldn't
to
say throw them away.
Right.
No, unless you're covering your tracks.
Correct.
Yes.
And so I didn't even need to hear more after that point. Because remember, he was supposed to be in a downtown Phoenix hotel, but instead he was in a Scottsdale, Arizona love hotel.
Right.
Romantic hotel.
Mm-hmm.
1-800-520-1027 at KISS FM. And then Esmeralda, his wife, with the best question of all, after he ran around circles, she says, I have a question for you. Are you cheating? And if you ask your spouse that question and they're not, they say no.
Right.
If you ask your spouse that question and they say something else, the answer is, we got a problem.
Or they hesitate, or they stutter.
It's a problem. So to me, there wasn't that much to explore after hearing the call when he didn't want to take the earrings back for, quote, his wife, which we would assume they were for. Denise, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. So you heard Ryan's roses. What do you think she should do now? His wife, Esmeralda.
Okay. I have a list. So, number one, call the Hilton to see if they were actually full that weekend.
Uh-huh.
Number two, call that the Royal Palms Hotel or Resort or whatever it was called to see who he was there with, if anyone. And then she should call his boss and see if they have the freedom to stay at whatever hotel they choose, because that would make a difference, obviously. And then last but not least, if hubby won't talk, then she needs hard evidence. And I mean, what was his name?
James.
So I'm with you. I agree, but I just think that at this point he's shady. He's lying. He's not telling the truth. He's probably cheating. So what does she do about the relationship now? And that's the hard part.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many ways you can go.
We always say that,
therapy.
but it's so much easier for us to say that.
Yeah, but
I mean, she could choose to go to therapy, and try to work it out. But I mean, usually once a cheater, always a cheater. So, and he does sound sneaky and shady as hell. So I don't know. Maybe it's time to move on.
Well, we are going to move on. We're going to do it again on Thursday. Thank you very much, Denise, for calling. Appreciate it. Every Monday, Thursday, it's a Ryan's Roses right here. Tanya, any of you?
Definitely cheating. Like I said, if somebody's called and said I left something at my hotel that clearly wasn't mine, I would just say, I think you have a
it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. There was a lot of struggle in answering simple questions.
I would never tell them to throw something away.